So today I want to talk about the comic book movie Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, slated for release in 2016. This will be the first time that a live-action Batman and Superman will appear on screen together. And if you've seen the first trailer, you will know that there is a lot happening in this film, and there is a lot to talk about. But what I want to do first is take a step back and look at Superman, particularly his suit. The Superman suit, in film and comics, has gone through many changes over the years, but it has always retained certain recognizable design elements. In 2013, Man of Steel introduced us to a film version of Superman's suit that was a departure from the norm. Though this wasn't the first time that an on-screen Superman wore a different suit. Smallville gave us a Superman who just wore like a black trench coat and then transitioned into a red leather jacket. What was up with that? Batman v Superman is the second film in a DC cinematic universe. This being a new universe, Ben Affleck will sport a new Batsuit, as well as battle armor for his fight with Superman. But that's a video for another day. What you may not realize is that Superman has also got a new suit for this movie. So let's take a look at Henry Cavill's new suit and compare it to his old suit from Man of Steel. Putting these pictures up side by side, the differences aren't immediately noticeable, but if you look closely, you will start to notice a few changes, like the lines on the torso, the gauntlets on his wrists, the gold belt is now bigger, and the buckle is now square. Looking closer, the Superman symbol on his chest is now slightly smaller. This is evident in the bigger gap from the neckline to the shield. There is a faint line running through the center of the S now. I assume that is so that the S resembles the Man of Steel logo. Which reminds me, this was the logo for Man of Steel, but this S doesn't appear prominently on the Man of Steel himself. It's barely in the film. It does appear on Clark's spaceship, and okay, there's a similar design S on Jor-El's armor, but whatever, back to the suit. If we zoom into the new belt buckle, we can make out what seems to be an S on the buckle, which is a weird design choice. Nobody is getting that close to the belt to make out that detail. What's not noticeable in this picture is the new detail added to the boots. If you look closely, you can see that the boots now have a double gold line trim on the edges. And lastly, there's his hair. It's now slicked back. Some people say it's just wet because of the rain in this picture, but I think it's a deliberate hairstyle. I think it's done to differentiate himself from his Clark Kent persona. The last thing I want to point out is Henry Cavill himself. Personally, I think he's slightly bigger now than he was in the last movie, which is insane because he bulked up like crazy for Man of Steel. Seriously, look at this guy. Who thought one day he would be Superman? Putting it all together, we get this. And in this photo, it is quite evident that the suit is also a brighter blue, and there's new muscle padding in the arms, abs, and legs. Okay, so basically that's everything in the new Superman suit. I'm sure there's things I've missed, but who cares? Let's be honest. The majority of the movie going public don't care about the minor changes to Superman's suit. If the internet wasn't littered with videos and articles pointing out all these changes, I don't think most people would notice. But I must admit, all in all, I would say that these small changes are for the better. Next time I'll do a video on the new Batsuit, and I promise it'll be more than me just looking at this picture screaming, where's his neck? How does he turn his head? Anyway, thank you for watching. Click subscribe if you like this video. See you next time. Bye.